So what I'm showing you here is a 2x4 basics bench, and you can pick these up. This is a do-it-yourself project, and literally when you order this, you get the two plastic sides, and then you have to buy the 2x4 separate and put it together. Now you really don't need to know a whole lot about woodworking to do this, because as you can see, the 2x4s just slide in, and then you pop some screws into it. And these take a lot of weight. So I weigh 230 pounds, and a friend came over at weighed 250, which is 480 pounds. That is an insane amount of weight. And we both sat on it, and it wasn't going nowhere. So I'm really quite impressed by this. Now, I have a link in the bottom. You can go pick it up off Amazon. But you have to understand, if it's in stock, don't mess around. Buy it right away. I had to wait a month for this to finally come in when I had ordered it off Amazon. This 2x4 basic bench. It's just so much in demand. And I use 2x4s that were not pressure treated. If you buy pressure treated, you'll spend more. Now, because I had polyurethane around the house, I thought, well, I'll buy not pressure treated, and I'll give it 2 or 3 coats of polyurethane, and then I get that clear wood look to it. I did take my hand sander to it for a little bit, not very long. I just kind of roughed it up. But because I did polyurethane it and did rain last night, not sure if you can see this on camera, but the water did bead up on it, and that's what you want. So you want the water to bead right up. So you're buying the plastic ends of this 2x4 basics bench, and that's costing you around 40 bucks. And then if you buy the wood like I did, that's about 30 bucks. If you want pressure treated, probably 40 bucks. So between 80 and 90 dollars, you've got yourself a bench for the yard with little or no work. I mean, literally, all I bought was 5 10-foot 2x4s, and I cut them in half. That's all I did. Now you could go down to the hardware store and say, I want 10 foot, I want 5 10-foot 2x4s, and can you cut them in half for me? And they'll cut them in half for you. You don't even got to do that part. Bring them home. Now you could stain them, paint them, whatever you want, let them dry before you put it together, and literally you have this thing together in about 30 minutes. And basically you put the bottom ones on first. There's 2 bottom ones. That gives it the bracing. Then you do the back, and watch your spacing of it. And then you do the actual seat, and again, watch your spacing. So this is a nice addition to my yard. Now, this is much better than the lawn chairs we had, because these lawn chairs, we've had them for years. These are over 10 years old, but I mean, the cloth is rotting out. They've gotten wet so many times, and the matting, when it rains like it did, you can't even sit in that for a couple days because it takes a couple days to dry out, which really isn't great. With the bench, okay, we could literally come out here right now, wipe it off with a towel, and within 5 minutes be sitting on the 2x4's bench. And you don't need to be a woodworker to create this. Now, if you want, you can paint the plastic arms. Yeah, I'd rough it up with a piece of rough sandpaper first, and then spray paint the arms if you want them a different color. I never did that because, I don't know, over time paint tends to peel off plastic, I found. If it's just the plastic, it's too bad the plastic didn't come in different colors, because that would have been a bonus. But they can't even keep these things in stock. And like I said, I'll have the link in the bottom, and if you want to do this, if it's in stock, buy it ASAP, because I'm telling you right now, within a week or so, they're out of stock and you're waiting. I waited a whole month by the time mine came in. But I'm really impressed by this thing. I may be looking at picking up a couple more and making a couple smaller chairs with it. Maybe 2 more smaller chairs, and then maybe doing something as like a table in the middle. But this really is, it really holds a lot of weight. Easy to put together. And it's just fully functional. So that's the 2x4 Basics bench. And if you need a bench, then go check it out. Get it on Amazon while you can. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.